Hello, once again, this is Antonio as I come to you with another exciting video. Now, in this video, is dad really the father of these kids? On top of that, how you have 5 children and you only ordered to pay $365 per month. Sometimes people need to pick better, right? You need to pick better. That love stuff is one thing, but having kids is business. And you need to look at the financial background before you say I do or whatever you want to say, because having children is a business. And mom didn't do this. She didn't make great business decisions. But nevertheless, thank you for all my new subscribers. We dropping heat on this channel, so don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. You can support the channel. Cash App is in the scroll bar. All right. But nevertheless, let's dive into the video.
Is there any doubt that Mr. Coleman is the father of these children?
There's no doubt.
Could anybody else be the father of these 5 children?
No, sir.
To your knowledge, how many other children does Mr. Coleman have?
He had 5 others.
Are all 5 of them under the age of 18?
Yes, sir.
Did he ever deny that he was the father of any of y'all's kids?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. That's important to me. Did you ever tell him that he was not the dad of any of these children? This court's going to call cause number 23DC-FM1306. This is in the 317th District Court of Jefferson County, Texas. And it's in the interest of Jaden, Mackenzie, Anaya, Chloe, and Melanie Gillery. All right, the court's going to find that Mr. Coleman was personally served with citation in this case in Jefferson County, Texas on November the 28th of 2023.
What are the names of the children that we're here for today?
Jaden Gillery, Mackenzie Gillery, Anaya Gillery, Chloe Gillery, and Melanie Gillery.
Thank you. Are you the mother of all of those children?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who is the father of all of those 5 children?
Jerome Coleman.
Okay. Is there any doubt that Mr. Coleman is the father of these children?
There's no doubt.
Okay. Could anybody else be the father of these 5 children?
No, sir.
Now, who do these children live with?
They live with me.
How long have they lived with you?
Since they've been born.
Okay. Was there a time when Mr. Coleman lived together with you and the children?
No, sir.
When did you and Mr. Coleman separate?
Like 4 years ago.
Okay.
In 2019.
Okay. So, but that was before Melanie was born. Is that right?
I mean, it was going to be like right after Melanie was born.
Okay. And Melanie is the youngest child, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So who, the children live with you? Who makes the day-to-day decisions for the children?
I do.
Okay. How often does Mr. Coleman weigh in on those decisions and help you out with that?
He don't.
Okay. How often does he visit with the children?
Very rare.
Okay. When was the last time that he visited with the children?
Like a couple of weeks ago.
But before that, had it been a while since he visited with them?
Yes, sir.
And does he visit frequently?
No, sir.
Okay. How are the children covered on health insurance?
Through Medicaid.
And so, do you know what Mr. Coleman does for work?
Well, he told me he worked for ExxonMobil.
Is in your opinion, is Mr. Coleman capable of working?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And has he ever been declared disabled or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. So since you and Mr. Coleman separated, what kind of support has he provided for the children?
Well, really, no support.
To your knowledge, how many other children does Mr. Coleman have?
He had 5 others.
Okay. Do any of those 5 kids live with him?
4 of them.
Okay. Are all 5 of them under the age of 18?
Yes, sir.
All right. I have no further questions, Your Honor. I've passed the witness.
Miss Gillery, do you know in the history of your time with Mr. Coleman, did he ever deny that he was the father of any of y'all's kids?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, that's important to me. Did you ever tell him that he was not the dad of any of these children?
No, Your Honor, never said that.
It's strange because all of your children have your last name. Why do none of the children carry Mr. Coleman's last name? Just asking.
Well, he wasn't there for like the birth, and that was the reason why.
Okay. But I mean, you guys continue to have children after the first child. He never asked you or said anything about the children carrying his last name?
No, sir. No, Your Honor.
And that's okay. I find it curious.
Mhm.
Definitely a little bit out of character for our area for sure. So you said that his visitation is sporadic at best. Does he take them for the weekend?
No, Your Honor.
Do you want your YouTube video to get discovered by a lot more people? If the answer is yes, then you should.
So does he take them for the day?
No, Your Honor.
So he'll just take them for a couple hours and then bring them back?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you, I mean, if he came to the house today and said, hey, I'd like to have the kids for the weekend, would you be okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least one person in your relationship with Mr. Coleman is reasonable, Miss Gillery.
hmm
I wish I could make him be a good dad. The state's asking for the full retro.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Gillery, is there anything else you think I need to know about this case before I make a ruling?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Court's going to find the court's jurisdiction. Court's going to find based on the testimony of Miss Gillery. I'm going to find that Jermon Coleman is found to be the biological and now the legal father of Jaden, Mackenzie, Anaya, Chloe, and Melanie Gillery. So now he is the legal father of those 5 children. I'm going to order that the parents will be named as joint managing conservators of the 5 children, with Miss Gillery as the parent with the right to establish the primary residence of the children, with a domicile restriction of Jefferson County or any county that touches Jefferson County. There will be no, any request for non-disclosure is denied. I'll order Miss Gillery to maintain the health insurance that she currently has on the children. And child support is going to be set based on a minimum wage presumption, with all the other dependents that was testified to. Mr. Coleman's child support will be $365 per month, plus an additional $15 per month in cash medical. Retroactive child support will be granted in the amount of $17,520. That'll be paid back at a rate of $100 a month. All payments beginning March the 1st of 2024. Standard possession, if I didn't say that. The court costs will be due by Mr. Coleman, but I'll give him until August 31st of 2024 to pay my court cost. Mr. Slett, does that take care of all the issues before me today?
Yes, it does, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Ms. Gillery, Mr. Slett's office is going to prepare a court order for me. If it matches what I said here today, I'm going to sign it and get it back to them. They're going to make a copy of it and send it to you and to Mr. Coleman, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions, Ms. Gillery?
No, Your Honor.
I thank you for your patience, Ms. Gillery.
And I'm doing this so I can have a better life.
Get down to the gusto of this. And I found myself doing too much rambling on some of these videos. And people don't like you ramble. They like the cases. But I got to ramble just a little bit. Miss Katrina Gillery seems like a nice young lady, but she's not the sharpest tool in the sharpest knife in the drawer. Number one, you had 5 kids with a man who already got 5 additional children. He's not taking care of your children. He didn't even have the decency to show up in the hospital to sign the birth certificate for kids that he knows that's his. Additionally, you had 4 additional children with this man, and they do not have his last name. This guy do not care about you nor your children. He won't do overnights with them. He won't take them no place. He takes him out for a couple of hours and he brings them back. You are the sole responsibility for your children. This guy needs a swift kick in his behind for the way that he's treating his children. Not Miss Gillery. She's somebody else's responsibility, and somebody else's father should be rearing her. There's no way in the world would I be comfortable with my daughter to repeatedly have kids to a man that won't do the common decency as to even show up at the hospital. Well, that's enough rambling. This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe as we'll be coming to you more videos in the future. And once again, we will see you in the next video.